the stress out of the home buying ultimate guide for home purchasing.
But first, let's hit it. Hi, it's Alan and Victoria. Welcome to our Talent Podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Honestly, I call and text all the time at 252-327-3357. We love talking to you, so do not be shy. Also, I know buying a home can be stressful. People will literally not buy a home because they're freaked out just about the process of buying a home because there's a lot of moving parts. And instead of having one straight line that this is what we do, there's a lot of moving pieces and that freaks a lot of people out. So that's what this video is for. Really for you who might be that person who has everything in order, but they're just worried about everything being a little messy, and it's okay. We're here to help you talk about it. So that's really what we're going to talk about. So what are things to help you get
Number one, basically understanding the market, meaning that we need to sit with you and talk about the inventory, what type of the houses are, what area exactly you're looking for, if it's HOA kind of community, not HOA community, what type of the house that available that fits to your need and your family needs.
We have a lot of knowledge that we can share with you. So if you are stressed out about what might happen, we can tell you all the, answer any questions you might have of what usually does happen and just kind of keep it calm and keep it smooth. Number two, basically working with the real estate agent as us, what it is that we do. Really, we make sure that you, besides making sure you understand, we are in this process all the time. We do not see this as a bunch of moving parts. We do have a process. We're happy to share it with you. So it calms you down and understands that you can buy a home. It is not as crazy as it might seem, and it can happen.
And also part of this, the seller really is gonna give us the...
So if you're the buyers, if we're working as your buyer's agent, the seller does pay for the buyer's agent. So it doesn't cost you extra money to work with us.
And the next one basically is the communication. Communication is the key. And what's supposed to be happening?
Okay, so if you do not understand anything, or you have forgotten this 100-page contract that I sent you electronically and it's a lot of pages, I would rather you call me and we talk about every single page, every single line, everything I filled in, or everything you have questions on. No question is dumb. I'd prefer to talk about it a million times over than have you freak out silently and not understand and never sign something you do not understand. So you don't want to get liable for something if you're going to freak you out. So we're happy to talk to you about the whole thing and explain everything.
Exactly. Therefore, we love objection, because if you don't ask the question, we assume that you know everything and you understand. And that's why we wanted to make sure that each step of the way we communicate with you clearly, that we know what is the next step is look like.
Okay, the next one after that is you need to be flexible. I know this is the hardest part for so many people, but you can control so much in our lives. We can control our finances.
Exactly.
We control how much our budget is. But what we can't control is other factors that we have no control over. What happened in the market? What happened in the stock market? What happened in our own family? What happened in personal circumstances? Things happen that are
or something happens, for example, in your inspection. The inspection report is not what you want. There's a lot of items that shows up, and how really we can diligently deal with all of those items and make sure we get a quote for you and make sure we write a due diligence report for you, that you can get that house that you want.
So being stress-free is really about being open, listening, taking advice, and just being a little patient, because sometimes negotiations don't happen in a second and we do have to be patient. So I just want to hope you love this, because we love talking to you. We love being flexible.
And also working with you from the A to Z and make sure everything in that moving part that my wife said is working properly, that you are stress-free and you get those keys in your hand.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see you in real life.
And 252-327-3357 looking working.
Also, if you do not live here in the Greenville area and you live in Washington, California, Nevada, I don't even know, anywhere, even Poland, right? We can get you an agent who is going to keep it stress-free there as well. Just want to throw that in there.
Talk to you soon.